Hello everyone, welcome to Ask Geology, a whole new way to understand our Mother Earth. And so in this today's 7-minute numerical, we are going to discuss about very simple geophysics question that is related to your seismic. Okay, that is seismic reflection, only seismic reflection. So this is a question from Gate 2007, question number 49. Okay, now it is asking a P wave incident on a horizontal interface between two layers at an angle of 30 degree. Okay, generates a reflected S wave. What is the angle of reflection of the S wave? And given that the velocity of P and S wave in the top layers are 4 km per second and 2.5 km per second respectively. Okay, this 4 km per second, this is for P wave, and this 2.5 km, this is for S wave. And all of you know that P wave is the fastest wave. Okay, P wave is the fastest wave, and these P and S waves are called body waves. Okay, body waves. Body waves kisko? These P and S waves are body waves, and there are some surface waves. Okay, surface waves क्या होता है? Now this relay wave or lobe wave, relay wave, these all are surface wave, and P wave is the fastest wave. In seismic station, the first wave that arrives, that is your P wave, then S wave, then these surface waves. Okay, and the velocity of P is around 1.7 times velocity of S wave. Okay, velocity P is highest. And before going to solve this question, so we can draw some conclusion from this question. Okay, you can see that if there is a flat surface, or this is actually a horizontal surface. Okay, horizontal interface, this is the upper layer, this is layer 1 and this is layer 2, and this is actually the interface. Okay, this is actually the interface, this is L2. Now it is asking a P wave incident on a horizontal interface. This is horizontal interface and P wave is incidenting here. Okay, this is the incident P wave between two layers at an angle of 30 degree. Okay, if this is the normal, then it is saying that at an angle of 30 degree, this is the angle of incidence. Okay, this is I is the, what is I is the angle of incidence, and always remember the angle, whether it is incidence or angle of reflection or angle of refraction, all these angles should be measured from this normal. Okay, this is your normal, and normal is perpendicular to the interface. Now this is the incident P wave. Now he is telling that incident P wave that is generating a reflected S wave. The first conclusion is that this P wave, if the incident ray is P wave, then it is reflecting some S wave. Okay, this is a reflected S wave. Okay, now we know this P wave, then the conclusion is P wave can change to S wave by simple reflection. Okay, and along an interface between two layers. Okay, and P wave, if it is incidenting, then P wave का भी एक reflected P wave होगा, maybe here or here. Okay, so we are not going to talk about that. Okay, because we are just concentrating our onto the question, that is the S wave. Okay, so, and velocity is also given, so like by using the Snell's law. Okay, by using Snell's law, then this is your sin I by sin R is equal to V1 by V2. Okay, this is V1 by V2, and what is this I is the angle of incidence, and R angle of reflection. This is angle of reflection. Okay, so now here what is the sin I? This is given to be sin 30 divided by sin r, we have to calculate, is equal to, what is the v1? This is the 4 kilometer per second, v1 for the p wave, this is 4 kilometer per second, and second one, that is 2.5. okay, then sin 30 is equal to half, or 0.5 divided by sin r is equal to 4 by 2.5. now simply we just simplify this one, then sin r is equal to 0.5 into 2.5 divided by 4. okay, then what will be the value of r? Is equal to sin inverse, this is 0.5 into 2.5 divided by 4. then if you just get the value, then the value is around 18.20. okay, this is r. R means the angle of reflection. This is in degree. okay, in degree, and this is our answer. So apart from these things, some more information I just want to just put forward you, that this p wave can be converted to S wave, and there are also various types of S wave like SB, SH. okay, SB and SH. SB vertical component, this is horizontal component. okay, P can change to S, S can change to P. okay, along this reflection interface. okay, now even this question mark that this P wave is getting reflected to S wave, or it is transferring itself to S wave. And another thing, that in reflection, simple reflection, you can see the angle of incidence is 30, but angle of refraction is changing. but हम क्या पढ़े थे इन द फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन? उसमें क्या था? द एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस इज इक्वल टू एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन, दैट इम्प्लाइज आई इज इक्वल टू आर. but in this case what we are just getting, this P wave, if it would be the reflected P wave, then the angle of reflection would be the same. okay, but here the reflected ray is S wave. okay, that's why the amount of bending is different. If it would be the P reflected, if it is the reflected P, okay, reflected P, then what would be the angle of reflection? That will be same 30 degree, isn't it? but यहाँ पर देखो, now if it is reflected P, then 30 degree. if it is reflected S, then it is 18.20, or here our answer will be 18 degree. okay, D will be the answer, 18 degree. now you can see 18 degree, that means that will be close, more close. then this is not the reflected S. okay, that will be more close towards the normal. this is your reflected P, and this is your reflected S. because reflected S, then what is that angle? That angle is 20 or 18 degree. and what is the angle of reflected P? this is your 30 degree. okay, so here you just got clear idea that why this angle of incidence and angle of reflection are changing, because we are talking about P wave incidence and reflected S wave. okay, so depending here, you can just think the what that call that density, or you can correlate, no problem. okay, so I hope this numerical is easy for you, or I just tried my best to make this more easy for you. So thank you, and if you have any kind of doubt, you can just write down in the comment box. And always save our Mother Earth, plant more trees, so go green. okay, and these are the phone numbers. if you want to join our group, then you can simply text to these numbers, simply put a mail to this Gmail ID, or you can just click on the link tree. okay, link tree given in the description box, and you will be directed to all the social media platform of our Ask Geology. Okay, so thank you very much, and have a good day. Thank you.